Srimad Bhagwad Gita, Chapter-17, Sloka-28. Samarth, we will do chanting. Ashraddhaya Kutam Dattam Tapastaptam Kritam Chayat Asadityut Yate Partha Nacha Tat Pretyano Iha. Last chant. Om Tat Saditi Shraddhatraya Vibhagayogo Nama Saptadashodhyayah. Very good. Chapter-18, Sloka-1. Arjunuvacha Sannyasasya Mahabaho. You say Mahabaho Tattvamichhami Veditum Tyagasya cha Rishikesha Prithakkeshi Nishudana. Shloka 2. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. I was stuck. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Kamyanam Karmanamnyasam Sannyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarvakarma Phalatyagam Rahustyagam Vichakshanaha.
When I hit the bottle with this, it's always coming like a temple sound.
Achha. Now you listen to the meaning part.
Okay.
Chapter-17, Sloka-28. Ashraddhaya, without faith. Hutam, sacrifice. Datam, charity. Tapa, penance. Tapatam, practice or performed. Kritam, done. Cha, and yat, which. Asat, opposite of sat, that is negative. Iti, thus. Uchyate are termed as. Partha is Arjun. Na, not. Cha, and tat, that. Pretaya, in the next world, that is after death. Na, you, not. Iha, in this world. Now Shree Krishna ji saying, O son of Pritha, that is Partha, whatever acts of sacrifice or penance are done without faith are termed as asat, that is, which is not true. They are useless both in this world and the next world. So in this shloka, Sri Krishna ji tells that all good and pious activities like charity, austerity, yagnas that are done without the true dedication of faith will be termed as asat, and any such activities are totally useless. What does it mean? Like, you are doing something good, but you don't believe in that. You are not doing with your heart, and you are doing forcefully. You don't wish to do. So, all those things. So, when someone does anything, any good karma, any charity, any yagna, so if it is done with that feeling, with that thinking, with that mindset, then it is totally use. You should have a good feeling when you are doing a charity. You should have a feeling that okay, I am helping someone and I don't want something in return. It is not that you are thinking, okay, I'm giving that person this, what will I get in return? Okay, that person will not give, but what Sri Krishna ji will give me in return? That thinking is wrong. You should not have the thinking, what will I get in return? Why always we want something in return?
Everything will happen according how we are behaving.
Ah, correct. So with this shloka, Sri Krishna ji concludes the 17th chapter on the three types of faith. He says that there are three types of devotees based on the texture of their faith and are categorized as sattvic, rajasic and tamasic. In order to make ourselves fit for liberation, we should cultivate sattvic faith and eliminate the other two types of faith. This will happen only by consuming sattvic food, performing sattvic sacrifices, charity, and penance. To ensure that our sattvic karmas are free of errors and defects, we should use the purifier Om Tat Sat while performing our karma. Remember Om Shri Krishna ji. Tat, when we say Tat, it is helping us to be on the path shown by Shri Krishna ji.
What was that?
That is what I am telling na. Tat, if we use Tat, it helps us to be on the path shown by Shri Krishna ji. Sat means it is pure. It is
Himself.
true. Okay, come on, Sri Ajnesh,
So
explain.
I cannot be declared as lie.
Huh?
It's true and cannot be declared as lie.
Ah, correct, correct. Now listen to Sri Ajnesh Samarth. Come on, tell some. That is why you should not play while the class is going on. You should sit straight. If I will also stand in my laptop and I keep on moving here and there, I will also get disconnected. Do you see me moving? I will be sitting straight. I don't touch anything because I know if I move constantly, I will get disconnected. Some or the other button will be pressed and gone. That's it.
Suddenly it was staying suddenly got switched off.
Okay, okay.
I was
ठीक है.
standing like I was listening. It got this one switched off.
Okay. Now it is okay. You have put the charger.
Yes, ma'am. I'm joining in mobile.
Okay, ठीक है. Now listen to Sri Ajnesh what he is telling. If you are not understanding, I will explain you again. Okay.
22, ma'am.
Come on, Sri Ajnesh, tell.
Ma'am, at the end of the class, make some chant from where he didn't chant.
Okay, Prabhuji. Now you tell the meaning.
28 sloka.
हाँ, chapter 17, Shloka 28, meaning Sri Ajnesh is telling. Come on, Sri Ajnesh.
Lord Sri Krishna is telling that we are doing what is the class of it? So Lord Sri Krishna is telling that while we are doing charity, we should not expect anything in return. That we know this person won't give anything in return, and we will be thinking God will give us something in return. We should not think. If we think like that, the person who has given the person who gave the money, who will think which will be is given something return. At the end, the person will return back the money. I don't need your money anymore. And the person's money will be back, but he will think that because of this I didn't get rewards. Anything I didn't get just my money. He will be thinking like that. So if we won't expect anything from others, we will be having. We will have everything accordingly. And if we bless Ganesha ji, and we will get works. And not just Ganesha ji, Shivaji, Vishnu, Brahma ji, Krishna ji.
Thank you. Samarth.
This one, Lord Sri Krishna is telling that people who are greedy, they will they will think that God, if I gave this money to this poor people, I think I'll get something from God. From that time, the Sri Krishna ji will like the person who gave money, he will return back to you and said, "No, I don't want." But if you think that someone will, God will give me something, it will be ulta. You will get your own money, but not any rewards.
See,
Shri Krishna
basically,
ji
Samar, what Sri Krishna ji is telling in this shloka is that if you are doing anything good but with bad intentions, you are not having a good feeling and you are doing forcefully, then it is useless. Useless in this life plus useless in next life also. Next life is what? After death. So, what do we learn? That whatever we do, we should do from heart. We should like it, we should enjoy it. We should not do forcefully. So, it implies to your studies also. When you all study, you attend any class, do with your heart. Enjoy that. If you do with your heart and you enjoy, you get the maximum input in you and you give the maximum output. Understand? Maximum input, you are able to understand more. Output, when you write the exams, your results are good. Okay? Huh?
ma'am, every class he will only be here to bless us full class.
Hmm.
Ma'am, so Lord Shri Krishna is basically talking about the good peoples. But if we do some good things with no, with not like with heart, like you are not happy, but you are doing a good thing. Like you you are giving some money to a poor people, but with not your heart. Like okay, you take some. My God will give me something. If you think like that, it will be ulta. The same money will come to you, but not rewards. So Lord Shri Krishna is telling that in last class also, Om Tat Sat. Sat means positivity. You need to this Sat and positivity and do the work which you have to do.
Very good. Good,
Ma'am, it
Samad.
is like
Very
Sat
nice.
is like a magical word. Like they will use na abracadabra.
Ah, correct. So from through this, it chapter ends. Om Tat Sat Tat Saditi. Chapter name Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yogo. Chapter 18 ends over here. Now we will start with chapter 18. So chapter 18 is what? Chapter 18 is actually, if you see, it is a revision of complete Bhagavad Gita. Do we all remember what Sri Krishna ji told in chapter 2? We will forget. We are humans. We tend to forget. We need again and again revision to remember all the things.
We don't know what happened in even chapter 2.
Correct. So that is why Sri Krishna ji knows everything. So that is why he'll be doing the complete revision in chapter 18. So chapter 18 is Moksha Sannyas Yoga. It is yoga through the perfection of renunciation and surrender. This last chapter of Bhagavad Gita is the longest as it explains many subjects. It is a summary of the entire Gita teaching condensed into the one chapter. It addresses many topics and themes covered in the entire Gita and ties up many loose ends as well. It is the most practical among all the chapters, containing lessons applicable every aspect of our life. Arjun begins his chapter with a question to Sri Krishna ji. He wants to know what is the difference between two terms. What is the two terms? Sannyas and tyag. Arjun, sannyas and tyag. Tyag is sacrifice, sannyas is also sacrifice. So he got confused. What is the difference between sannyas and tyag? Because both the meaning in English, if we say, it is a sacrifice. So Arjun starts. Sannyas, renunciation or to give up. Mahabaho, mighty armed one. Tattvam, the truth or essence. Ikchami, I wish. Veditum, to understand. Tyagasya, renunciation or sacrifice. Cha, and Rishikesh is the another name for Krishnaji, meaning the Lord of senses. Prithak, distinctively. Keshi Nishudhana, Krishna, the killer of Keshi demon. So Arjun says, oh my Keshi demon, demon named Keshi. ठीक है ना?
So that from Keshi only Sri Krishna ji got a new name, Keshav.
हाँ, correct. So now he is saying, I wish to understand the nature of sannyas and tyag, O Rishikesh. I also wish to know the distinction between the two, O Keshi Nishudan. So both the words sannyas and tyags are sometimes used interchangeably. Hence Arjun is asking here to Sri Krishna ji, what is the meaning and difference between the two words and how we should perceive it. It is interesting to know that Arjun has addressed Sri Krishna ji with three titles here: Rishikesh, Keshi Nishudana, and Mahabahu. So in just one shloka, he has called Sri Krishna ji in three different names. Come on, now he is explaining. Samarth.
So Arjuna is telling, asking a beginning the chapter by asking a question: what is the difference between Tyaga and sannyasi? They both are
The difference between tyag and sannyasi.
Tyag and sannyasi. They both are same, different, but the main meaning is same: sacrifice. He Arjuna called Sri Krishna in three names in one chapter: Mahabaho, Keshava,
Mahabahu, Rishikesha,
Rishikesha, and
Keshi Nishudana.
Rishudana.
Keshi Nishudana.
Keshi Nishudana. So Lord Sri Krishna, Arjuna asked, what is the difference between of sacrifice and tyag? Because the words are different, but the meaning is same. He is confused with these both words because it is same meaning but different words. So Arjuna is asking, hey, Mahabaho, can you answer this question of me? What is the difference between of sacrifice and tyaga?
Very good. Shri Ajnesh, your turn.
Wow, Ganesha's hand is pointing at you only. So he's blessing you.
Thank you, Shri Ajnesh. Come
So
on,
Lord,
explain.
so Lord Sri Krishna, no, this is Lord Arjuna's still. No, Arjuna's a Lord also.
Yeah, he is a celestial god. He is a avatar of Lord Indra.
Ma'am, Indra has two. No, ma'am, Arjuna was first Janma was Nara and Krishna's first Janma was Narayana.
Wow. Shri Ajnesh, explain, please.
So Arjuna is asking Sri Krishna just like a student. Like we are students to Sri Krishna ji, he is also a student to Sri Krishna ji. So he is asking that what is the different meaning of sannyas and tat?
Sannyas and tyag.
Sannyas and tyag, because the meaning are same in English. So he's asking that.
Correct. Now let's see what Krishna Bhagwan ji is replying.
Sri Krishna ji.
Kamayanam desireful, karmanam of actions, nyasam giving up, sannyas renunciation or giving up, kavya the learned sages, vidu to understand, sarva all, karma phala fruits of action, tyagam renunciation or give up, prahu declare, tyagam renunciation or giving up, vichakshana the wise. So Supreme Divine Personality said, giving up of karma that are deleterious to someone is what the wise understand as sannyas. Relinquishing or giving up the expectations of fruits of all the actions is what learner declared as tyag. That is, you are not looking for any results, then it is a tyag. So Sri Krishna ji tells Arjun that the wise people use the two words for and how, how and when. The word sannyas is used for giving up the karma or the activities or the actions that is of desire of someone, desire to someone.
Amma.
The word tyag is used for giving up the desire for the result of our actions. So what is this? San Tyag is you are tyaging, I am tyaging, matlab I tyag to eat chocolates. I am sacrificing. And sannyas, what is that? Like sannyas will be used to give up an activity like watching too much TV or to eat too much junk food. Like you're giving up that activity, you're giving up that karma. And tyag is you're tyaging the results. Able to understand the difference? It is little complicated. Basically, it is sacrificing.
Sannyasi means it is giving up.
Huh?
Sannyasi meaning is giving up.
Sannyas. Sannyasi is one who has
I
took
said
the sannyas.
sacrifice. Sannyas meaning is giving up.
Ah,
Sacrifice.
yes, correct.
Sacrifice is both meaning. Arjuna is only asking what is meaning of these both. Yeah, so what are the same? What a sacrifice. But the meaning is another. Yeah. But the
Listen,
another
listen. Okay, listen to me. Tyag is to give up. Sannyas is also to give up or sacrifice. Like I take sannyas from, no, I will take sannyas from watching TV. Then I tyag that I will not look, I will not expect anything. I will just do my karma. So like this, the difference is this. It is according to wise men. Sri Krishna ji is saying it is according to wise men. Shri Ajnesh, come on, explain. You're mute. You're mute. Shri Ajnesh.
Ma'am, I'm nodding, but I don't know why is it coming like that.
Okay, no problem. Now you tell.
So Lord Shri Krishna is telling the Sunny and Sun Shri Bhagwan is Shri Krishna ji is telling the replying to Arjun that Sunny
Sannyas.
Sannyas mean doing a sacrifice and tyag means wanting to do it.
No, no, no. Tyag is to give up.
Tyag is to give up. The meanings are same, but uh, they have different spellings. So he's telling to Arjun. So Arjun is calling Shri Krishna ji in three different names in this chapter. Mahabaho, what? Kisan,
Rishikesha.
Rishikesha,
Then Keshi Nishudan.
Keshi Nishudan. So he's calling him in the three names. Now, what do the three names indicate?
Rishikesh is what? What is the meaning of Rishikesh?
Demon.
Nee, nee. Rishikesh is the lord of senses. We have five senses. So
Yeah.
Sri Krishna ji is the lord of all these five senses. Then Keshi Nishudan is killer of the Keshi demon.
There are four names of no. And there is another name of Keshi. This one, Keshav.
Keshav.
He got two
And
names from Keshi.
correct.
Ma'am is even the blesser.
Hmm. And Mahabaho is the mighty armed one.
Yeah.
ठीक है?
Ma'am, who knows the real form of Shri Krishna ji?
He explained in chapter 11. It is formless. It is beyond the imagination.
Infinity arms, infinity legs,
Ah,
infinity head.
correct. Infinity eyes. ठीक है. Now Samarth is explaining.
Like this for arms.
Hmm.
He has more than yeah. Explanation. He has 99,000 crore arms. Infinity means.
Infinity means we cannot count. It is endless.
What about 999,000 crores?
That is what Shri Ajnesh. It is very difficult to count, correct? How will you count 69,000 crores? That is why we use the term infinity, okay?
Okay.
ठीक है, now Samarth you explain.
Yes, ma'am. So Lord Sri Krishna is answering the question of Lord Sri Arjuna's question. Sannyas means giving up the sacrifice. Tyaga means giving up, only giving up. So Lord Sri Krishna is telling that you see how sannyasi gives up the sacrifice and go to meditate. Tyaga means you give up, just to give up. You like, I will give up this mobile for 1 year, 1 month, or something. You're giving up. Sannyas means of giving up the whole sacrifice. So Lord Sri Krishna is telling that see this sannyasi how they are giving up their sacrifice and going to meditate, and see